We were this close to losing.
Puzzle Bukkit.
What's up, everybody? Kenning here, and we will be going over, as the title suggests, a Shaman deck today. Now, a little up front, I'm going to change the format of the Hearthstone videos. Basically, what I've decided to do is, last month we looked at the Priest, and I was net decking, and then I modified some decks, and then I actually built my own deck. And it was called the Holy Priest deck. There's a link in the description below. It was actually featured as one of the hot decks for Priest for about a week on Hearthstone. So I've decided to stick with that same format. And this month will be Shaman. We will. I'm going to start with a net deck, and then we're going to look at modifying this deck or modifying another deck, and then we will work on making our own deck for Shaman and see how well that goes. So for right now, let's go ahead straight into gameplay. I'm actually not going to go over the covering the deck per se. I will be posting another video of an in-depth look at the deck mechanics and explanation. However, for now, if you just want to watch the gameplay, stay tuned, watch this, and I'll put the deck list up on the left-hand side so you can follow along and see what I'm doing. And I'll try to explain the plays as we're going through this particular match. Alright, we've drawn a worthy opponent. This is excellent. I like worthy opponents. And it is a lock. Okay, so I've seen one Zoo lock at this rank. I was actually at rank 10 a little earlier. And all hand locks from everything I've seen. So unfortunately, it's really not going to make a difference. We're going to keep the Earth Shock, and that's it. I really can't, as far as opening hands, you go to mulligan for Argent Squires or Earth Shocks, that type of thing. And it really doesn't matter if it's a hand lock or if it's a Zoo lock. Greetings to you too. We're going to pass the turn. We don't want to waste anything. So this is a tempo Shaman deck. Basically, we control the board. And we want to put down all of our totems using our totem, our hero power as much as possible. Perfect start. Well, it's a perfect start for turn 1. Now, but there protects me. We want to use our totems to the best of our ability. While we're putting down totems, we want to use everything in our hand to maintain board control to mid-game. Once we hit mid-game, we're going to turn up the heat, and we're going to go for the face. That's how I've been playing it. I believe that's the correct way to play it, and it's working so far. Okay, so we have 3 mana, and again, this is a hand lock. So I have only seen one Zoo lock this entire time, climbing up from 14 to 10. I just went back down to 11. I went back down to 11, facing a Zoo lock, of course. Every other lock I've faced has been a hand lock, and this deck is about 50-50. I've really rolled over him easily in some matches, and in other matches not so much. One of the key cards is Earth Shock. Their Drakes that they play, 1 mana kills them. As a matter of fact, let's see if he does it here. I can show you. Well, he won't be doing it here. He's targeting my Argent Squire for some reason. But that doesn't work. Sorry, sir, you wasted your mortal coil. Interesting. Okay, so this is shaping up to be pretty good. We're going to call our hero power again. So this time we get our spell power. That's great. And I'm actually going to place this in between, giving me a 2/2 taunt and a 3/1 Argent Squire. Now, we know this is a hand lock. So 15 and below, we're in serious trouble because he can start playing those giants real easily. Plus, he's got a full hand now, so you can see the mountain giants too. The giants are a little tough to deal with. Basically, those are hex targets. Fortunately, we only have 2 hexes to run 4 giants. So we're kind of in trouble on that front. Now, another thing that I need to do... It's not going to matter in this case, okay. One thing that I have to remember with this Shaman deck, since I'm new to this, is generally you want to hex last, do all your damage first, because the hex is a taunt, and then all of a sudden you can't get through if you want to do other minion removal. In this case, it's not going to matter. Because at least my Argent Squire. I really wanted to put that Azure Drake down, but alright, so this is what I was talking about. It's a 4/8 Twilight Drake. Watch this. The Ancient Watcher, we're just going to ignore for it. So he's setting up for a taunt screen. It actually doesn't need... I don't need the extra spell power to remove it. Even a 1 damage Earth Shock works just fine. Now we will be putting up our Azure Drake. The only taunt I don't have up is my healing totem, And at this point, the healing totem is not that... it's really not going to do much for us. We don't have any... Well, we do now, the Azure Drake, but we don't have any other high health minions to receive a healing from. So, Shadow Flame, I forgot about that combo. That's a good combo. Well played. Now he's down to 16. We haven't drawn any of our taunts yet. We're going to need them, which is your Defender of Argus and your Spirit Wolf. Or Spirit Wolf. Your, got my deck list over here because I can't even remember what's in there. The Feral Spirits, thank you. So anyway, we don't need our health. Absolutely gonna totem. I don't necessarily want to overload, but I'm going to just simply to use some mana because the rest of these are all removals and I don't need them. So I'm gonna take one
guide me.
overload. I'm gonna make it worthwhile by pushing 2 to the face, but he is, you know, in that danger low category to where we really need to do all of our damage in one turn. He's gonna life tap and take himself even lower, so he's gonna be playing 2 cost Molten Giants.
Shields up.
And we don't get any of our removal or control, so we're kind of stuck. Or I can do 5 damage. 5 is not going to help. I can take 8 to the face and remove the giant, and I think I will do that because I have another hex and I have 2. Yeah, 8's a little bit.
I wonder.
3, 4. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead. Actually, no, that's only 2. That won't work. Well, we'll save our Rockbiter. We'll do that. That way I keep my Rockbiter on reserve in case it's a little bit overkill when you're playing it with the Stormforged Axe. I mean, it's nice also if I need to do 5 damage. There's the card draw. And there's our Feral Spirit. Excellent. We didn't get our hex, though.
My shield for Argus!
It's gonna cost from. Come on, hex! Nope. Alright, so we can do 3 damage to this taunt, remove it. Or we can do 3 damage to the Molten Giant, which brings it to 6. How else do we do 6 damage? 3 to 4 across the board. 4 and 3 is 7, 8, 9. If we're lucky, we can remove it that way. No, we can't, because we don't have enough mana for that. I can do 5, which I need to do 4 in this case, and I have my spell. Man, this is gonna be... this is a toughie. Alright. Yeah, that overload hurts. Alright, so here's the deal. We're gonna remove all of it. It does 4. Whew, that was a close one. So, we can Rockbiter, giving us 5 to remove his giant, and then throwing our own taunts up, which overloads us greatly, but it had to be done. At this point, 3, 5, we can... Yeah, we can play our Fire Elemental. That'll be it. He's down low. He's got a Drake. We don't have our other Earth Shock, unfortunately, but we can get it here on RNGesus. No. Alright. That, however, does put us in a position to... Let's see. We kill this, and we have a 6/5 on the board. Or we have 4 on the board and 4 here in the hand, which brings 8. No, that's not enough for lethal. I don't need to heal yet.
What to do?
And if I do heal, all I can do is heal and totem, which won't help us any. So let's go ahead and put the 6/5 on the board, remove the Farseer. We're going to ignore the Drake and set him up for lethal next turn. Especially if we get that other Earth Shock. We do have lethal next turn, depending on what happens here. Faceless is a...
My shield
okay.
for Argus!
That kind of sucks. That makes it a little bit more difficult. Well, we remove that, and that happens. We remove that, that happens. Don't have too many options. Well, shoot.
I wonder.
4. He's got us in a bind. So we're going to lose the fire element. And we're going to lose the taunt. We don't want to lose the taunt. That sucks. So if we're going to lose the taunt, or potentially lose the taunt, I definitely need to heal myself. So that's 3 gone. We're down to 7.
What to do?
This only does 4 damage. Oh, man. This sucks. This really sucks. So we can.
To Northrend!
Oh, I really hate to make that play. I have to remove as much as possible, and I need to keep that taunt there. His Defender of Argus can't take out the taunt by himself. Hoping he uses the Drake to take out the taunt. In which case I have lethal. It's definitely have lethal. No more taunts. Come on now. Siphon Soul. Okay, that hurts. Yeah. Well, we had lethal, and here's our combo. So that's it works really great with Rockbiter. Unfortunately, we don't have a Rockbiter. So that's 6 damage. We can only do 6 damage.
Of course.
So we need to put in 3 damage. Stoneflog. Alright, not what we needed. Without taunts, well, oh boy. If he silences, that's 4. It's a little little too close for me. There are ways for him to do 11 damage. Dig it. Soul Fires are 4 apiece, but he loses a card. Doom Guards. Wait, hold on. That's a Zoo lock. He does run the Leroy. Okay. We are in trouble.
Shields up.
No, we can still win. Well, that was interesting. He's trying to save his Leroy. Okay, so here's what we do. Oh, decisions, and I cannot heal myself. We're in serious trouble. That was an interesting play, and it really did put me in a predicament. Those 2 whelps are there to kill Leroy. But if I play Al'Akir does have a taunt. So here's what we do. Remove that. Play Al'Akir. He loses his Divine Shield. And it's really, it all depends on, he's going all out to try to get lethal, and can't say it's a little too tight, don't like it. No, the silence is not good if we're dead. Think we are dead. This is kind of how handlocks go. It's really 50-50. Sometimes it's a little... Oh, what? Oh. Wow. We were this close to losing. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed, rank 10? No, next rank we'll go to. Next star we'll go to rank 10. I hope you enjoyed the deck feature. Let me know what you think. Like I said, I'm going to be posting another video. I'll go in-depth on the deck mechanics and how they work. This was a quick playthrough at rank 11 at how the Tempo Shaman deck works. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.